Hello, America. Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Happy to be here on my own YouTube channel. I want to thank my video chicks behind the scenes that make this all look so beautiful and professionally done. I mean, you guys need a raise, don't you? You need more money, don't you, producer? Is that a yes? No? Maybe? Yes. All right, what are we talking about today? We're talking about everyone hating annuities. I hate annuities, Stan. You see the ads. You hate all annuities. I'd rather kill myself than buy an annuity. That's funny because every single U.S. citizen that has a Social Security number already owns an annuity. And I'm going to explain that when I get back after this. All right, so I know that a lot of haters out there are like, no, I do not own an annuity. I'll never own an annuity. The only reason I'm watching this channel is I can't believe a guy ever even has a channel that talks about just annuities. Who would name themselves Stan the Annuity Man? Who would choose to just work in the ugly curse word, financial word, annuity field? Who would do that? Stan the Annuity Man? Me, of course. I mean, I like the pain. I like people yelling at me. No, I like annuity products because they are contractually guaranteed transfer of risk products issued by life insurance company. But getting back to the original premise and the teaser of every single American owns an annuity, is that true? You darn right it's true. It's called Social Security. Yes, Social Security is an annuity, period. End of story. You can't even argue it. Why? Because Social Security pays a lifetime income stream. Annuities pay a lifetime income stream. Annuities are the only product on the planet that pay a lifetime income stream. Annuities were introduced in the Roman times to pay the dutiful Roman soldiers and their family a pension plan because they had been laying it on the line for the emperor. That's where annuities come from. The word annua means payment. A-N-N-U-A means payment in Latin. That's the root word for annuity. That's where the single premium immediate annuity product came from. And that product has been sold in this country to people wanting lifetime income for a couple hundred years, period. But when people say that they hate annuities, it kind of cracks me up because, boy, they love those Social Security payments. They love those Social Security payments coming in every single month that they can never outlive, but they hate annuities. Huh? How's that even possible? Or, boy, they love that pension payment from good old State U or whatever government entity they work for. If they had a company that they were so fortunate to work for a private company that offered a pension, boy, they love those pensions, but I would never buy an annuity. What's a pension? It's a lifetime income stream guarantee, right? So how does Social Security work? The older you are, the higher the payment. If you wait to 70, the payment's the highest. If you take it at 65, it's lower. If you take it at 66, it's a little bit higher than if you took it at 65. Why? Because Social Security is based on those payments based on your life expectancy at the time you take the payment. That's eerily familiar because annuities do the same exact thing. Lifetime income stream is based on your life expectancy at the time you take the payment, or life expectancies if you set it up joint life at the time you start the payments. Social Security works just like an annuity because it is an annuity. Now, you also own the best inflation annuity on the planet. That still is Social Security because our friends in D.C. in the House and the Senate, and boy, did they get along, and isn't it fun to watch them work together? Boy, that's just harmony. But what they do is they raise that income stream at the whim, because they're just printing money up there. They don't think finances or fiscal responsibility. They just go, you know what? Let's raise Social Security because, boy, we need those voters. And people that get Social Security payments, they vote. I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever want to get voted out of office, come out and say, you know what? We're going to means test Social Security, or we're going to do something to it. We're going to mess with it. Boy, that will get you voted out of office. But I do think in the future there will be means testing, and there will be the people that are rich and might not mean that, whatever rich means, whatever the politicians deem that to mean. I think in the future Social Security will be limited for those people, but it was never put on the planet as the primary resource for lifetime income. It was supposed to be a supplement, but that was kind of back in the day when companies offered pensions, but less than 10% of private companies offer a pension type payment. So I think that this whole I hate annuities mantra is interesting. The people that run those ads, I would love to ask them, so you hate annuities and you're running these ads saying you hate annuities, I'm assuming you're going to decline your Social Security payments? I will guarantee you, all the people out there that say that, the advisors, the journalists, the ads, all the people that are poo-pooing poo-pooing the annuity world, they're going to take their Social Security payments or they're going to take their pension payments. I'll guarantee that. And that is the height and the definition of being a hypocrite, in my opinion, an annuity hypocrite. We're rolling, we're laughing, we're rolling, we're having fun. One of the people on the production team was talking about they feel old because they're getting ready to turn 30. And my comment was, I have cowboy boots that are 30 years old. So stop it, okay? For us old fogies out here, 30, I can't even remember 30. Can you, the producer behind the screen, she's not 30. Can you remember 30, producer? You can. That's fantastic. I can't. So let's talk about a little bit more about Social Security. Everybody owns Social Security. They own the annuity that Social Security provides, which are the payments. So everybody out there is an annuity owner. Isn't that fantastic? Don't you think that the annuity industry would talk about that? But what does Social Security represent as the anchor of? It anchors your income floor. So your income floor is the guaranteed income stream that comes into your bank account every single month. That's what you're looking forward to. That's what Social Security provides. But if you need more of that income floor, in other words, if Social Security does not provide what you need, which it shouldn't, which it was never designed to do, then you're going to have to add more guaranteed income to that income floor. And the only way to do that is with annuities, because annuities will provide that lifetime income stream that you cannot outlive. So I encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com and punch in numbers on our proprietary annuity calculators, or work with me personally on putting together a plan for you for additional income in addition to the annuity that you already own, which is Social Security. Because I think going forward with 10,000 baby boomers retiring or reaching that age of retirement every single day, and the demographic tidal wave of people getting older and wanting guarantees and wanting more income, I think it's time for people to give a second look to the annuity category and look at it for what the benefit proposition is for annuities that only annuities can provide, which is lifetime income. And I think that's very, very important. So I encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com. I will send you my books for free. They sell on Amazon, but I'll send them the hard copies to you for free, just so you can get educated on what annuities do, the types of annuities, etc. I write an article every day, I do a blog every day, I do a podcast every week, and I do these videos, as many as I can do, so I can educate the public. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Click the subscribe button. Do me a favor. I'm not looking for a huge amount of subscribers, but it'd be neat to see it grow. And it is growing. We just kind of started this. But I appreciate you joining me. You do own an annuity. Your neighbor owns an annuity. Your mom owns an annuity. The person you hate owns an annuity. That person in high school that you hated owns an annuity. That girlfriend or boyfriend that you had in high school, they own an annuity. It's called Social Security. The question is, do you need another one? I don't know. Contact me. We'll find out. See you next video.